about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too...
Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping Channel, and today I'm going to fix something that I've never had. I saw it on Pinterest, but the only thing that I'm using from Pinterest is the last thing that I made on here. I made a pork shoulder, pork butt, whatever you want to call it, and I didn't use it. I didn't make it so that I could have barbecues with it. I made it so that I just put certain spices, and then I cut up some with my plate that day, and I'll put a card up where so you can go back and look at that or whatever. But I have a lot of that pork left, a lot of it, and I went on Pinterest and put on in because I don't ever use Pinterest like I've heard y'all do or whatever. I've never done that, so I put on there leftover recipes for leftover pork shoulder, and it came up with this, the very first thing, but it's not the way, I'm not doing it the way that it did in the recipe. I'm just putting the pork butt in there, and I'm going to make pork shoulder shepherd's pie. Instead of using ground beef, which is what I usually use, I'm going to use this pork butt that I have left. Not all of it. I'm only going to use a third of that. So, well, half of what's left is what I'm going to use for that. But the one thing that I'm doing right now is I have this on. I've got potatoes that I'm going to mash the potatoes. I'm going to put salt in here. I am going to put Italian, and then half of the things fall off my shelf. I'm going to put some of this Italian chop house. It's olive oil and sea salt. It's got sea salt, dehydrated garlic, cane sugar, lemon peel, dehydrated onions, spices, citrus acid, olive oil, natural flavors, maltodextrin, chili pepper, and lemon juice. Alright, I'm going to try this. It smells good. I'm going to put some of this, not very much. Well, I hadn't even had it. I guess my house must be really, really damp for every one of my spices cakes up. Alright, so I put about a teaspoon of that in there. Let's see, what else can I put? Oh, I am going to put some of the wood-fired garlic. My favorite one now. Oh, gosh. That's this wood-fired garlic. The Kinder's wood-fired garlic. I'm going to put some of that in here with the potatoes. And that is there anything else I should put in here? What about... 21 Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. Okay, I'll put some of that in here too. Oh, and I was going to put some rosemary garlic and put the Kinder's wood-fired garlic in there. Alright, so about a teaspoon of this. A 21 seasoning salute. That's getting down low. Alright, so now I am going to take my spatula thing and stir this up. It's got a half a cup of water in the bottom because all I'm fixing is just the potatoes, so I didn't need that much water, I hope. Alright, so I'm going to put that on, stir that up. I'm going to put the lid on. Come on now. Okay, so there the lid on. I'm going to lock it back here, put it on seal. Then I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to push pressure. It goes to high, and I'm going to come down. I'm going to go 7 minutes on this. And make sure that it's on sealing, not venting. And then push start for the Ninja Foodie. If you've got the Instant Pot, you don't push start. It automatically starts by itself. The Ninja Foodie doesn't. I got something. Okay, I'm going to have to wipe that off. All right, y'all. So I will bring you back. I've got to get out the things that I'm going to use for this shepherd's pie, and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, I just wanted to tell y'all that I am trying to cut up. Here is the pork. There's the what's left of the pork shoulder in that bowl. It's right much, but I don't eat this stuff very much, and I don't know anybody to give it to. So I'm going to, now this I might be able to give Michelle some to take home with her of this today, but I love this dish. So what I'm doing now is I'm cutting up the pork roast into little pieces so I can get it in the casserole dish. And now I'm really not sure how I'm going to do this. I've got the pork here. I guess that'll go on the bottom, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to put what I'm going to put in there, whether I'm going to put water in there, whether I'm going to use this. See, this has got the grease over there and in it. I might just leave it like that. And I've got 2 cans of corn. I'm putting in 2 cans of corn in it and 1 can of peas. And 2 cans of fresh cut whole kernel corn. And then the mashed potatoes and cheese. And I'm not even sure what cheese I'm going to put, because y'all know I kind of am not a cheese person. But I've got sharp, I've got mild, I've got Fiesta blend. I have all different kinds of cheeses, so I'm really not sure which one I'm going to do. But I am, like I said, I am right now cutting up this pork butt. And it's cold, so it's hard. It's harder to do. I can't just shred it. I'm taking my little knife here, paring knife, and I'm cutting it up. And let me tell y'all, I cut up the potatoes. I ordered a Mason paring knife, and it was $28 or whatever, because I got 20% off on it. And I'm telling you what, y'all, that paring knife is amazing. I've got the Mason big chef's knife, the 8-inch chef's knife. I've got the 6-inch chef's knife. Now I think that's what it's called. And then I've got the Mason paring knife. I am in love with those Mason knives, and Jen Chapin was who showed me about those in her videos, and I ordered one from her and ordered my very first one, and I just can't get over it. They are just so good. Of course, I have a big scar on my toe from one of these knives, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's not, nobody's going to be looking at my toes anyway. Not now in the wintertime anyway, when it gets cold. But anyway, I just love my Mason knives, and I'll have a link below for you can check it out. And I'm not sure if how much. I think it's 20% off or whatever you get if you click on it and buy anything. But they are really, really good knives, and sharp. I have never seen any. I don't. As many knives as I've got in my life, I have never seen any that is as sharp as those Masons are. All right, so you can see that this has got some of the, like the juices that, you know, and all from it, the oils and all from it. And I'm probably just going to put this in the pan. I'm going to spray my casserole dish, and I'm going to put all this in the bottom of the pan, and then the corn and the peas. Of course, I'll bring y'all back, so don't worry, I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. All right, so I have cut up part of the pork butt. I mean, I've done sprayed my pan right here. I'm gonna put part of it in here so I can get it off of this plate, because I've got to cut up more. I'm trying to get as much cut up as I can, because I've got so much of this pork butt, and that I don't, you know, I'm using to make different dishes. All right, so I've got that. Wait a minute, let me get this side over here. All right, I got that. And yeah, that's only going to fill up about half of this pan. All right, let me finish cutting up this, and I'm going to get another chunk out of the bowl over there, and I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. All right, so I have all of the beef in here now. And so I think that that's going to come out, and that's going to be kind of, you know, runny. It's going to have the juices in it. So I've got 2 cans of corn here. I'm going to put 1 can. Oh, and that's good. Just shake corn all over the table over there. You do good, Debbie. I'm good, good, good. All right, so there's 1 can of corn, 1 can of peas. All right. I probably could just do 1 can of corn, but I just like corn so much. All right, so I got 1 more can of corn. All right. All right, now the next thing that I'm going to do is my potatoes are done in my Ninja Foodie. I'm going to put a stick of butter in them and some milk, and I'm going to mash them. And I do that in here in the Ninja Foodie, and then I put the potatoes on top. And did I tell you that the oven is preheating to 400? I'll put the potatoes on top of here, and then I'm going to get some cheese and put some cheese on there. And we'll let this heat up probably for 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, between 30 and 45 minutes. All right, so I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry, I forgot again. She mashed the potatoes for me. She did it in the Ninja Foodie. And so now I got them and put the mashed potatoes in here, and they're on top of everything. They're on top of the pork butt, and they're on top of the peas and the corn. And I'm trying to get them real hot. All right. And now I'm going to put the cheese. I have got Fiesta blend cheese. I had a lot other over there, but this one has been open. I had 2 that have been open, mozzarella and the Fiesta blend, and I just cannot see putting mozzarella on this. I don't ever use mozzarella unless it's just for pizza. That's what, pizza or lasagna or something like that. Okay, y'all. That can go right here, over there with those. Normally it would go down there, but I'm not putting it in a box. Okay, so here's the cheese. Cheese is getting ready to go on it. We've got the oven preheated to 400. And this is going to be so good, y'all. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let me get this cheese on here. Some of this cheese is really clumpy. Alright. I've watched a lot of people that don't put cheese on their dish or whatever, but I always have. All right. I don't want a whole lot of cheese on here, but I do want a significant amount. Just not a whole lot of significance. And I will always call this shepherd's pie, but I did find out that shepherd's pie or whatever has got lamb in it, and I haven't cooked with any lamb. I doubt I ever will in my lifetime, but I do call it shepherd's pie. Even though I think that this is called, oh gosh, I can't even think now what it's called. Not shepherd's pie, but I don't know. I'll think about it and put it in the video or whatever, because I know that I know, but my mind is not here today, so I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all. All right, so I'm back. My plate is ready. I've got my cornbread and butter right here on here. I've got my shepherd's pie right here. You see the corn and the peas, and there's the beef and the potatoes and the cheese. This is going to be so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. We had to go. All right, this cooked for 45 minutes. Let me show you there is the casserole dish of it. And this cooked for 45 minutes. We left, turned the stove off, kept the casserole in the stove, but opened the door so that the heat would come out. So we were gone an hour and a half. I went and bought a vacuum cleaner off of that Facebook Marketplace. I'm so excited. I had never bought anything off of there before. And I got a nice Shark vacuum cleaner. He wanted $150 for it, and I asked him if he would sell it to me for $100, and he did. So we went and got that and came back, and I fixed me a plate and heated up my cornbread or whatever. And well, let me get back to my plate here. And this is amazing, y'all. Phenomenal. Oh my gosh. My cornbread is falling apart, but I'll gladly eat cornbread with the fork if I have to. This is just so good. I can't believe I've never thought, I just have no imagination. I really don't. I really don't. Because to me, shepherd's pie is a hamburger. But you probably could put chicken in here and steak. And I use this pork. And this is a pork shoulder that I put, I cooked in my crock pot, but I didn't put any barbecue stuff on it. It's got stuff like my one spice, what is it called, that I used, my wood wood fire garlic, and I used something else on it. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have the video at the end with the cards, and I'll have how I fixed this. And then with this, I just cut it up into little pieces and put it all in my bottom of my casserole dish. Then put 2 cans of corn, 1 can of peas, then mashed potatoes, and then cheese. And it is just so good. So good. There's my cornbread. All right, y'all. If you have a pork shoulder and you've got the meat somewhere, get out your meat and shred it up and do this with it and make you this casserole, and you will love it. All right, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and to my Instagram. And also there'll be links below of different things that I use in my kitchen that you can purchase at Amazon if you would like to use them in yours. And I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.